we like to call it CryptoCOOLology. Yeah. So we've done this a couple times.
Yeah.
This is basically where we take them stank old shitty cryptids and we reignite them. We make them cool. We make them fresh. We make them exciting. We make them scary. We make them truly great.
As tasty as possible.
Hey, Greg, oh man, can you ring us up on some of those classic cryptids that we've coolified?
Absolutely, Nicholas Roy Morgan, I can.
Thanks for doxing my full name.
Is that bad? I mean, it's your Instagram.
That's true. You've got a good point there. I don't think I ever realized that is, you can, I think I may change my Instagram name.
I'll keep that in the episode then. We've done the Bear Lake Monster, Vanessa, the Skunk Ape, Swamp Ravage Man, the Lagerfluljot, Slugili, the Oklahoma Octopus, Thunder Killiga, and now we'll be adding 2 more names to this roster. Please send your fan art to morbol831@gmail.com, morbol831@gmail.com.
We will describe the pictures on the podcast
in great detail.
We are an audio only show.
It's more for us.
Exactly. We'll share it somewhere. You'll be able to see us seeing it maybe sometime. Who knows?
Yeah,
all right.
Maybe we'll start an Instagram.
Ooh, do you want to start us off with CryptoCOOLology?
Absolutely. Yes, I will take this one. So for this week for CryptoCOOLology, I have picked the Ebu Gogo of Indonesia. Nick, are you familiar with this boy?
No, but it's a fun name.
I love the name. We're keeping the name.
Nice.
I usually change it. We are keeping this bad boy. So the Ebu Gogo is pretty lame. It's essentially just a missing link. It's a humanoid creature, and look, all I can say about these fellers is that they need an actual mythos, because originally, pretty much the only thing that they did in their little mythological sense was snatching kids so that they can teach them how to cook. But they were too dumb, and the kids could trick them real quick and get away. It was like, it's such a lame way to go down in history. Ebu Gogo, it's the dumb one. So I think what we need to do is up the scare factor. So the Ebu Gogo, it's pretty short. It's basically like the size of a kid, a child, if you will, like a 6 or 7 year old. But what we're going to do is have them kidnap children. And if the children cannot teach them how to cook, the rage inside of them will ignite the hair on their head so that they can cook the children like delicious roast geese. Which they then consume in one bite, because that's right, the Ebu Gogo has a giant mouth. That's something it already had, was not really accentuated at all. They're just like, yeah, they got big mouths. Now they actually do something with that mouth. What that mouth do, they eat children after they roast them over their heads. Much like Anger from Inside Out, if you've seen Inside Out. As I said, one big bite, which is where they're going to get their new nickname. We're still keeping Ebu Gogo, because that's a great name. Really I want to give them roller skates so they can roll around.
Might be racist to take away the name.
Ignore that for all our other CryptoCOOLologies. But I want to give them a little nickname to help give a little more light to a human man who should have been a cryptid, Terrare. Terrari!
Love that
the
guy.
Ebu Gogo will also be called Terrari, or Terraris, if there's a group of them. So Nicholas actually gave me a history lesson about this monstrous man in the Mythic Lost episode, which I will not go over here, because then it's not mythic and it's not lost.
Takes too long. Look it up. Terrari. You can figure out how to spell it.
Exactly. Yes, you can. Terrari. 2 A's, 1 E. You figure it out.
Put them somewhere.
So I think this baby-eating monstrous creature will earn the title of Terrari fair and square. I think Nick will agree with that.
I'll accept it.
Excellent. And that's pretty much all I want to do. I just want to give him a couple superpowers. He eats them in one bite and he cooks them on his head fire. And that's about it. Ebu Gogo, aka Terrare.
That's a fun idea you got there, and there is a concurrent theme between yours and my soon-to-be revealed cryptid of flames or fire. So I am covering the Goatman.
Never heard of him.
So the Goatman is a goat-human hybrid. So it's like goat face, human torso, goat legs. So it's kind of like a satyr.
Sounds real scary.
It's kind of like a satyr.
It's less scary now.
Yeah, satyrs are fucking scary. You hear all those Dionysus cannibal
Well, they got
fests?
giant dicks. Yeah, exactly what I was referencing.
My second favorite, Greek god. Don't ask for the first one. You'll find out at some point. That'll be a teaser for some other future episode. But he is from Maryland, the state, the least scariest state, in fact.
As a matter of fact.
So that's a little bit of a downer for it. So, can you guess how Goatman does its thing? Its predatory nature, whatever?
Goats are notorious for being able to eat anything, so I'm gonna guess they kind of just... He's got human hands, right?
Yeah.
I'm gonna guess he kind of just runs off with people, he like kidnaps them, and then just kind of munches on their bones.
You're exactly right. He attacks cars with an axe.
Oh, what?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah. Isn't that kind of weird? You wouldn't think the Goatman would do that.
Nope.
So
a man would, not a goat man.
The most recent reports see him targeting teenagers' cars at the local lovers' lane. You know, where teenagers park and get their smooching on. You know, get 1.5 bases and all that. Some stories say he's like a potential human goat hybrid from a lab that he escaped from. But I mean, you know, that can stay. That's fine. I don't mind that bit. So I'm gonna change the Goatman into Kanye Man. So you may be wondering, why Kanye? As in Kanye West? As in Yeezus?
I just figured it out.
That's because Kanye is the GOAT.
Yeah.
Greatest of all time, and you can't deny it. You can deny it. I won't judge you. I will be like, have you heard Runaway? Have you heard that one? That's pretty good. That's a good one. You heard Mama? Have you seen him sing Mama live after his mom died and he cried? It's powerful stuff, man. I know, you know, he's not the most popular person in the world right now. He just lost his bid for the presidential election. He got close. Let's give him a round of applause for that feller. Thank you. 1 round. So Maryland's a low-tier state. It's a pretty low-ranking state. I wouldn't bet on it in March Madness. So we're gonna have to move him to either Georgia or let's say Illinois. I think that'd be pretty good, especially because those are Illinois, especially, you know, lots of cars. You know, he likes cars.
Plenty of axes.
It's true. Georgia, a lot of people don't know this. The axe state. Isn't that fun? But
Check it.
We're getting rid of the axe because the axe is a lame weapon when you're a fucking goat. Use your scary goat feet. They're scary. So picture.
They're scary.
So the anatomy of the Goatman, of the Kanye Man. Goat legs, they stay. It's gonna be Kanye's torso. We're gonna keep Kanye's head mostly, but we're gonna give him that scruffy little goat tee. Gonna get a little horns and gonna give him those weird, evil goat eyes. You won't. You only see a little bit because it will be shutter shades, Kanye.
Oh, okay.
So you only get glimpses of it, and that'll make it even worse.
When he peeks over, it's like a nightmare.
Exactly. So we're just gonna have him use your fucking scary goat feet. We're gonna strap him in. We're gonna Ludovico technique, a la Clockwork Orange, and we're gonna have him watch nothing but Bruce Lee movies and Shaolin soccer, baby.
Oh my god.
That means not only will he be adept at close combat with kicking it, we've tossed Shaolin soccer, so he'll know how to kick things at such an ability to chase people down. And, you know, you've got no chance of running from a Shaolin soccer kick by Kanye Man. And then finally, teenagers' cars, that's cute. Lover's Lane, it's like a little thing. But we don't need to have teenagers attacked in this day and age. Teenagers are the future. And all of you bald women listening, if you're a teenager, you're our future. Our future and present mortal.
Our future bald women, yes.
We need CEOs attacked. We need Kanye Man to march into the Detroit factories and like kick open the door and just go like, "Who's boss?" and just like, you know, do a little jaunt up there and just go "Hayaka!" and kick all their organs out of their body.
And he's like, "What's a boss to a king?"
Exactly! Exactly! You got it, my man! I think this is what we need. And in fact, I think once he destroys the CEOs of... I haven't really picked one of, you know... I picked Georgia, Illinois. Kanye West was born in Georgia, but spent most of his life growing up in Chicago. So, here's that.
Oh.
Or Chicago... Is that Illinois? Yeah, right?
Yes, it is. There was an Adult Swim show called Chicago, Illinois.
Oh, yeah.
It's the only reason why I know that.
Isn't that fun? I watched that. It had a guy with big hands and he had a quiet voice.
I just remember the theme song where he's like, Chicago, Illinois.
It's a pretty good one. But yeah, I think, and then after that, he can go on tour and get rid of all of them.
After murder, he can just go on tour.
To kill more CEOs, of course.
He can't. No one can stop it
because he's a runaway or a monster. And as you guys can tell, all of these ideas come from my dark, twisted fantasy.
Of Kanye Man just blasting guts out of CEOs.
For those wondering, I have approximately 35% of that written down. The rest was not prepared.
Oh boy. What part wasn't prepared? You'll never know.
Greg will know. He'll see my notes. He always goes through to make sure I didn't write "fuck Greg"
I'm looking
anywhere.
at them right now.
But yeah, so we're adding to our CryptoCOOLology. What's it? Lexicon? No, the
Lexicon works.
That's how you talk, doesn't it? The iconography,
I think
the culture
is how you talk.
The canon.
That's your choice of words.
The canon.
Canon.
There it
is.
is. So we're adding Kanye Man and
Terrare,
the
also known as Ebu Gogo.
Ebu Gogo, not Indiegogo. Ebu Gogo. I fucking love the Ebu Gogo. It's very cool. I'm glad we are getting some non-American cryptid representation. I know you did. Was it Iceland? No, Norway.
It was Icelandic.
Iceland.
Lafferjaget.
Yeah. I'm really glad, you know,
that I rebranded to be kind of Italian. Slugili.
Oh, that's true. So I like it. You're spreading some more global flair, and I'm bringing the continental blitz.
Continental Blitz brought to you by Morgan Baloney's.